Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing great. So today's pick a card is going to be what are your spiritual gifts. I haven't done one like this in such a long time. It feels like that at least. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We have option number 1, option number 2, and option number 3. Timestamps will be pinned in the comment section as well. They will be in the description box below along with all my information. Remember that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. With that being said, if you feel like you need more time, feel free to pause the video whenever you are ready. Click play and fast forward, or click on the one that you picked. So let's start with pile number 1. What are your spiritual gifts? Pile number 1, numero uno. Let's see. Okay. Mercury energy, the Magician. 3 of Wands. Okay, pile number 1 with Mercury. I feel like your mind, okay, because the Magician is ruled by Mercury. And I do feel here that you're kind of like Pandora's box. I feel like you have a little bit of everything. I feel here like your crown chakra and your fourth chakra are very much very powerful. Okay, it's kind of the energy that I'm picking up here for pile number 1, as well as your hands. I feel like you're able to transmit a lot of healing energy through your hands. So whether this be through Reiki or other form of like transmuting energy, there's this like you're able to have objects, imprint them with energy. So what I mean by that is like you might wear a certain necklace whenever you want to feel, for example, confident, or you wear a certain ring whenever you want to embody some type of energy. And it's because you might do this subconsciously is what I'm picking up, or maybe even consciously, where you kind of like program energy to your objects. Okay, and for some of you, like I said, you have very powerful hands, like healing hands. So you might be, this doesn't have to translate only to Reiki. It can definitely translate to you being a doctor, a chiropractor, a kinesiologist, that type of profession as well, or a doctor, right? Or a as well as a physical therapist, massage therapy as well. But I do feel here that your mind is like the power of manifestation. Okay, it's like this blend of, because Mercury is very much in your mind, and Mercury also rules your skills and it rules your hands. Okay, so you might be like a tarot reader. There's something here with hands. You might create something with hands, like intuitive jewelry pieces. You might do things like, you might work with crystals, okay, and turn them into jewelry, things like this. But I feel like also your throat chakra, okay, I feel like when you say something, it comes to be. Like you have this ability to, especially when you say it like out loud, you're able to manifest something really, really quickly for yourself. With the 3 of Wands here, again, for some of you, you might be into, for example, you have a tool, okay, you might not how do I put this? You might not be very aware of the fact that you have this energy through your hands. So some of you might use like an object, like a wand or something like this, or this kind of like what I have here, like one of these, or you might use crystal wands, I think that's what they're called, or something like that. But it's like this tools. You have a lot of tools, a lot of skills. There's a little bit of everything, okay? And I feel like sometimes pile number 1, you might not develop one skill very good or as much as you could, because I feel like you're like all over the place, okay? And that's not throwing shade at pile number 1 in any way, but I'm just saying because this Mercury energy is kind of like your mind needs to be stimulated, okay? You're always on your mind. You're always on your mind kind of thing here. Wow, Uranus. Yeah, definitely you're on your mind. Aquarius energy. Again, that air energy, that mind energy here. So I do feel here, and again, Uranus, you might not, some of you might see Uranus as a very psychic sign. Some of you might not. Aquarius, I personally feel like it is. just because to me it represents claircognizance. So the ability to receive downloads or these epiphanies, these sudden flashes of insight, okay? Also a visionary with the Three of Wands here. You're able to bring your ideas to life. Again, because you're working with all the elements. You have here the air, fire, water, and earth, and also spirit, right? Because you are a conduit of spirit. I also feel here like you're reasoning. It's your ability to reason with your intuition and bind them together and connect them together is one of your psychic abilities. And with Uranus here is very much the full energy for me. So what I mean by that, I feel like your psychic abilities are not your traditional kind, okay? So if you're having trouble, again, with this Mercury energy of like, I don't know what this, I don't know, you know, I've been told that I'm this or that I have this, but I can't seem to figure it out, or like you get frustrated with it, it's because you're trying to stick to a norm. You're trying to do something traditionally, and with Uranus energy, you're not supposed to. Uranus is the energy of breaking tradition, is the energy of, you know, getting out of like what is expected. Okay, so again, you know, your channeling abilities, your spiritual abilities are very different than other people. They're not mainstream. Okay, that's what I want to say. They're not mainstream. You have the power of observation as well. Observation, I feel like as well, you yeah, I feel like there's just this diversity to you with your healing powers, pile number 1. It's like it's a mixture of everything. Okay, not even I, that I'm trying to channel the information, can't even like put it into words. That's how unique your gifts are. And I feel like sometimes you might be feeling like, okay, I'm getting the hang of clairvoyance. And then all of a sudden it just switches up to like clairaudience. And you're just like, wait, I was just handling the other one. What happened now? And you're learning another one. Okay, so I feel like they rotate, or they like, they just change. Okay, because Uranus is that very unexpected energy, right? It's like whenever you feel like things are going well, and then Uranus hits and it's like, no, it's not, just kidding, you know, kind of energy. It's very unusual. Like I said, you're able to bring opportunities, to bring unusual ideas and concepts into fruition. Okay, pile number 1, I do feel here as well. Your mind is able to tune into a higher octave. And there, again, with that blend of your intuition. Yeah, I feel like you're a shapeshifter too. And again, that's that Mercury energy. Mercury energy, it's the trickster in astrology, you know. And so I feel like you guys are able to shift, able to change, and that's why I feel like your gifts change as well, because I feel that it's, again, once you feel like you got everything figured out, it's like, no, you don't. You know, things change. And you're able to adapt too, so that's good. You're very high strung, because even I'm trying to talk and I'm like tripping over my words. For a lot of you, I feel like there's still a lot for you to uncover. With Secret Admirer here, I do feel like there's a lot for you to look into. I feel like also you're able to see beyond what is hidden. Okay, you're able to see beyond the illusion, again, with that ability to observe. I feel like as well, you guys, pile number 1, you can definitely tap into the Akashic records if that's something that you wish to do. You do have clear clairvoyance, clear visions, predictions. You would do really well with numerology, with astrology. Yeah, predictions. I'm hearing predictions. Then we have here impressions versus expressions. Yeah, and again, see, there are multiple ways that we receive information. I feel like there's multiple ways that sometimes for you, it might be even hard for you to grasp. And again, you have to get out of the box. I feel like if you're trying to develop your spirits, or you wish to develop your spirits. Okay, sorry. Let me digress. I feel like if you're trying to develop your gifts, there we go, you have to step out of the box. Okay, because I feel like you're trying to do or develop your gifts like everyone else. And Spirit is saying you're not like everyone else. Your gifts are not like everyone else's. So you need to set yourself free. And the way you're going to develop, I can't speak. See, I feel like you guys are like very much like, I haven't had coffee. So I feel like you guys are very energetic. I feel like you always have to be doing something, okay, with that Gemini energy here coming through. So I feel like you guys need to, first of all, ground your energy. Second of all, don't try to mimic anyone else. Do your own thing, even if it feels unusual or unconventional. That's okay. If it works for you, it works for you. Okay, do not limit yourself, because I feel like your abilities are very unique. They're very different. And that's why the usual or the norm doesn't work for you. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? It's just you are different. That is all. And being different is good. So then we have linking with Spirit. So I do feel for a lot of you that you're one with Spirit. Like I said, your heart chakra, okay, it's very powerful. I do feel here as well. You're always shifting between, and that's the shift. You're able to shift between spirit, between dimensions, between like being in the spiritual realm and also being here in the 3D world. And like you're always connected. And for some of you, it might be hard to disconnect. And I feel like that's where grounding will come in handy. It's very important for you to have a routine, okay? Hold on, I want to read the back of this card. There are multiple ways that we receive information from Spirit. It would be in words and images or feelings, but how we rely or express the information back to the recipient must be carried out with due consideration and utmost care and sensitivity. Many mediums are taught that you should always give what you get when delivering a message. In a sense, that's true, but as mediums, we must honor that many people look to us to assist them with their grief and are often still distraught no matter how much time has passed since the loss. Yeah, see, that's the thing. See, many mediums are taught. So I feel like you guys are maybe following like I said, the traditional way of doing things. And I feel like that's not going to work for pile number 1, just because you're very different. Okay, and your gifts are very different. And I feel like you need to set yourself free from like trying to do like what other people are doing. So we have yellow here: flexibility, adaptability, personal power. So like I said, you guys are definitely very flexible and very adaptable with being a shifter, a shapeshifter as well. Okay. And I feel like you're able to shift between, like I said, between your gifts. And you might not be quite very knowledgeable in how you turn it on or off, but you do this. Okay. And you have the ability to do that. I'm also getting astral travel here for many of you. And then we have fire opal, so sensuality and confidence. So again, you need to step into, I feel like if you want to develop your gifts more, okay, or take them like up to the next level, I do feel here that first of all, you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to stop being like everyone else. Second of all, you do have to have confidence, okay, in yourself, in your uniqueness, and the fact that you are different, and step into your personal power. Do not be afraid of being seen or of standing out in a crowd. That's okay. Okay, pile number 1. So that is what I have for you guys. If it resonated, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye. Pile number 2. What are your spiritual gifts? So let's see. The Hanged Man. Okay, Neptunian energy here. Pisces, you might be a Pisces. You don't have to be. You might be Pisces, Cancer, or you might have heavy Neptune placements. Okay. Your birthday might land on the 12th. So on December, on the 12th of a month. So the 12th of February, the 12th of March, of April, and so forth. Okay. Wow, you're very, very gifted. Pile number 2. very gifted, spiritually speaking, all of you obviously, but pile number one was more like in their mind. Pile number two, it feels to me like very much in your emotions, okay? Because we have the higher I was gonna say the Hierophant. So many of you may be spiritual teachers or may be in a position of power, or a lot of people might look up to you. So we have the 12th. Okay, I was going to say the 12th house. That is the house of Pisces, Neptune energy. So I do feel like you guys, for a lot of you, are able to see aura, okay? People's aura. For a lot of you, I do feel like you're able to do like crystal gazing. For a lot of you, you might be very artistic, or you channel when you're doing your art or some type of creative oh my god, you guys, I lost my words. Creative assignment, I guess, or hobby. There we go. Sorry, pile number two. So you might be, I feel like there might be a lack of focus here. Okay, pile number two. You might get distracted with your imagination, with your mind. That's very Neptunian energy there, very Piscean energy. I do feel like you guys are my empaths of my three piles. I do feel here that you're able to feel other people's pain very strongly. I do feel here as well that if someone feels like, for example, someone around you has a headache, or someone around you is having pain in their body, or they're just feeling emotionally distraught, or they're just feeling like very anxious, you're gonna pick it up like instantly, because I do feel here that your aura is very porous. Okay, you guys are like my emotional sponges. I do feel like you're able to merge with other people, and for some of you it might be hard for you guys to set boundaries with other people as well. I do feel like pile number two, you guys are my healers with the Temperance card here. This is Sagittarius energy. So like I said, you might be Cancer, you might be Pisces, or you might be Sagittarius. I feel like there's a need for balance, okay? Because I feel like sometimes, because of the emotions that you pick up, you might not be able to to tell which one is your energy and which one is the person that is next to you. You might pick up energies and you might not even know it, and you might be like, well, I was happy 1 minute and now I'm feeling really sad, or I was fine all day and now my back hurts, that type of energy. And I feel like it's because you're picking this up, and for some of you, how you handle these emotions might not be in the best way, just because we have here, she has a martini and she has a cupcake, and then here she has her vegetables, carrots, and water. So I feel like you go to extremes. Your emotions go from one extreme to the other, okay? And for some of you, this is because of the emotions that you're picking up, and I feel like also this might paralyze you, or this might make you feel stuck in some way, okay? With the Hangman here hanging from this tree. I also feel here like you're able to sense vibrations, you're able to scan the room, but I also feel like you're able to scan other people's body, okay? Kind of like you're able to tell if someone has like something going on, and you might not even say anything, but it's something that you might kind of keep to yourself, and then when this person confides in you, you're like, oh, that's why I was picking that up. I do feel here as well, you are a channeler. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's a need for boundaries here. Okay. Try to do some yoga, some meditation, or some grounding exercise to help you kind of center yourself. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. I feel like as well, if you work like on your computer, or you're always around some type of electronic devices, I do feel that it's very important for you to maybe have like the crystal shungate. You guys, I can't speak today. Okay, that crystal that is for when you're around electronics. I forgot the name right now, but I feel like that's gonna help you. Okay, that's gonna help you with all the energy that you're absorbing. Try to wear like things like tourmaline, black onyx, tiger's eye as well, to help you, okay? To help you with this, as well as quartz, crystal quartz, clear quartz. Pile number 2, you guys need to ground, because I feel like my thoughts are all over the place. Pile number 1, my energy was all over the place. Pile number 2, it's like your mind, okay? You might be very very creative. I feel like you can get lost in your imagination. Yeah, you can get lost in your imagination, and I feel like sometimes you can get lost in that spiritual realm, and I feel like you need to ground, you need to bring yourself back to the 3D. And I feel like that's why you might feel very spacey or like very loopy or ungrounded, and it's because of that. Like, you're very easily connected or in touch with the spiritual realm. I do feel as well that you're able to bring spirits in. Strong mediumship abilities as well is coming through for pile number 2. I do feel like there's a lot of like spirit guides or maybe past loved ones who come and visit you when you dream. Yeah, but strong psychic, and I mean psychic abilities, pile number 2. Music as well. I'm hearing music. Music might be a way for you to channel. I'm getting like this trance type of energy with pile number 2. So I don't know if you guys sometimes find yourselves in like trance. But again, I'm getting like this vision of someone stepping in from like the spiritual realm to the spirit realm. I feel like you guys need to be like around water, okay, as much as you can. I feel like water is very good for pile number 2, and drinking lots of water, because I feel like sometimes you might need to replenish your energy here, because I feel like you're always connected to spirit, like you can't disconnect. And so I feel like this drains your energy a lot. And so I feel like having crystals that ground you, or having like a spiritual routine, like a grounding routine, will be really good for pile number 2, because I feel like you guys can go up to max. I'm hearing max, so I don't know if that's a name or what that is, but max, MAX. Yeah, because I'm hearing clear crystal visions, pile number 2. Yeah, you guys are my bridges. Yeah, definitely. I feel like you're able to, again, you have like this ability to open the doors to the spiritual realm and communicate, okay? You're able to bring insight for others, because of this, you guys. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm trying to channel the information and it's coming in so strong. Give me a second. Yeah, it's kind of like I can't get a hold of the energy because everything comes through so fast. So you guys might be having trouble kind of discerning the information that comes through. And again, this is because it's coming like from all different places, okay? Because I feel like you guys are able to like scan a room. You guys are able to kind of feel the energy of the people in the room. And it's like it gets overwhelming. It gets overwhelming. Okay, but I feel like you're able to communicate with spirit like very strongly. And I feel for some of you, you're still working on developing this, and that's okay. Okay, it's going to take time to get the gist of it. It's going to take time for you to kind of figure out how things will work, is what I want to say. But again, there's something with, you guys might work with the chakra system as well, but I also feel like a lot of art, pile number 2. Maybe even engaging in something that is art, like artsy or like a hobby. There's something here that could help you kind of release all these emotions that you're picking up. because I feel like it's sometimes hard for you to ground yourself. And that's why Temperance is showing up, to kind of tell you to get in balance, okay? To get in balance, because something that you're doing to handle these emotions is not serving you. It's throwing you off balance, again, because you tend to go from one extreme to the other. You might be very like, you might get I don't know why, but I just got hot. You might get like, your temperature in your body might change, okay? So you might go from like feeling chills to like feeling cold, feeling hot. Clairsentient, I feel like that's what it's called. Yeah, I feel like they're saying just have stronger boundaries, you guys, with other people. Yeah, because I feel like you're able to pick up on other people's traumas and fears, and, you know, and it might be hard for you to let go. And that's the thing. And I feel like that's what Spirit is saying. You guys are so strong, again, with that porous energy, with that spiritual sponge, that I feel like it's hard for you to let these emotions go. So they make you very insecure. And again, there's something with paint here, or like doing something artistic. Make sure you're taking a lot of time for yourself. Make sure that a lot of people are not taking up on your energy, or that they're not draining you. Because I do feel like you're very wise. I do feel like you're an old soul. I do feel like you might have had a lot of past lifetimes. I do feel here that you might attract a lot of people who are very wounded, who are very maybe lost. Okay. And I feel, or maybe people that have a lot of like insecurities. And so you heal them and you help them, but then you stay with this energy, and it kind of like you don't know how to release them. And so you go into this period of clouded judgment. And I feel like that is when you kind of need to meditate and let go. Meditation for pile number 2 is crucial. It's like necessary. Okay, pile number 2. Yeah, you're very much connected to source. You become one with people. Okay, and I feel like you have a hard time drawing the line, like where do I start, and where does this person start? See? Yeah. Again, because I do feel like you get a lot of personal messages, like a lot of strong messages. And I feel like also from like spirit, like from like your spirit guides, but also your ancestors. Like there's a lot, again, because your aura, I feel like it's so bright that it's like always open. It's always open. You're too available. You're too accessible to people. Okay. And I feel like Spirit is saying you need to have healthy boundaries. I feel like that's going to help you a lot with your energy being drained. Pile number 2. Yeah, exactly. You need to replenish your energy. You need that me time. Yeah, because you're a very strong medium. You are. And I feel like you're my nurturers, pile number 2. Like, I feel like, and that's that self-sacrificing energy of Pisces here. And I feel like your guides are telling you, you also need to fill your cup. You cannot help other people if you're not filling your own cup. Because I feel like you also replenish other people. Like, I feel like you also, again, it's kind of like you fill other people's cups, but you don't fill your own. And you can't keep doing that. Okay? And I feel like also you're very connected to your angels, or at least your guardian angel in particular. Yeah. I feel like you're someone who offers a lot of support to people, a lot of guidance. Okay? But make sure you're not getting lost in this. Make sure you're not giving so much to the point where you don't leave anything left for yourself. And then we have Dandelion here. So vitality. Yeah, you got to take care of yourself. Perseverance. I feel like you've been through a lot. I feel like you've been through your fair share of trauma, of, cycles of insecurity in your own life. And I feel like that's what you tend to attract, and that's why you have a lot of wisdom in your life. But I feel like having healthy boundaries here and also taking time for yourself and learning to disconnect and finding, stability and balance in your life is going to be crucial, pile number 2. Because again, I feel like there's a lot of people that connect with you. Okay? And I feel like you have a hard time letting it go. So that is what I have for pile number 2. If it resonated, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye. Pile number 3. Okay, hold on. Let me cleanse my energy because pile number 2 that one was intense. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to put a little bit of spray here because I feel like that was intense. There's your ASMR moment right there. Let's see. Pile number 3. Okay. Sorry, just needed to cleanse the energy because I needed to ground. Okay, pile number 3. What are your spiritual gifts? Strength. You might be a Leo. Okay. You might be a Leo, life path number 8. I feel here you have a lot of spiritual strength. Pile number 3. I feel like one of your personal guides is a lion. I feel like you've grown a lot. Ace of Wands. The second house. Okay, I'm getting Master Builder. Master Builder. So you might be life path number 22. Your birthday might land on the 22nd of a month. Okay. The 18th or the 12th. Okay, I don't know why. Or the 2nd. Yeah, the 2nd of a month. I'm getting here for pile number 3. You guys are my omen readers is what I'm picking up here. Okay, you guys are my master builders. I feel like you guys experience a lot of like deja vu. A lot. Okay, it's kind of like I've been here. This feels very familiar. I feel as well a lot of premonitions for pile number 3. I do feel here like these these, I don't know what they're called, but it's like these psychic abilities where you have the ability, because I'm thinking here the second house is the Taurus house. The Taurus house is ruled by Venus. So it's about indulging, right? To find things in life. So I do feel here that you guys are very good manifestors. Like anything you want to build, you can build it. I feel like you have the ability to charm people with that Venus energy. Okay, anything that is creative. I do feel here as well, because it is the voice, the house of the voice. I do feel here you might have a lot of talent with singing, okay, or you might be able to manifest things through your voice. So whether this be by speaking it into being, okay, or communicating. I do feel here as well. There is this, again, because of that Venus energy, that Taurus energy who loves to indulge. I do feel like the sense of smell. Okay, so you might have the ability to just get like, let's say, for example, you have clients and you might be like, I'm getting the sense of jasmine, for example, or a sense of a certain perfume. And your client might be like, oh, yeah, I wear that perfume, or I wore that yesterday, or, that type of thing. Okay, or you might be like, I'm getting also the sense of taste. I'm tasting like coffee in my mouth, or I'm getting the taste of, I don't know. I just heard tobacco. I don't even know why, but you might get the sense of smell or taste of that, and your client might be like, yeah, I do that, or it's kind of like these different, I don't know their names, but I'm also getting here the sense of touch. It's very strong here, especially with Taurus energy. I'm picking that up. The sense of touch, which I know that one is clairtangency, I believe. And that one is, again, the ability to touch an object and kind of get information from that object, okay? Or also you might go into houses and you might kind of know what's been going on, or you might get the impression, or you might kind of get a feel of what happened in that house. Again, touching things is very powerful for you guys, okay? Or you might have like a friend's t-shirt or something, or a friend's necklace, and every time you wear it, you get these, like, they say, for example, you have your friend's necklace, and so you get it and you put it on that day, and you feel this sadness, and later your friend calls you and tells you, like, hey, I didn't have a good day. So again, it's because of that sense of touch that is very, very strong with pile number 3. But again, I do feel like builder. I feel like you guys have the ability to build stability, businesses, through something creative with that Venus energy and that Ace of Wands. I feel like you guys are very, very gifted, and I feel like you guys are very patient and determined and very spiritually strong to build and create something from the ground, okay, up to something like an empire. You guys have a lot of passion, a lot of strength, okay, with that Leo energy. Again, a lot of creativity. You guys shine in that. I do feel here as well, you guys might be like amazing dancers, actors, singers, artists at heart here. And I feel like because you reserve this childlike energy, you're very connected to your inner child as well. And because of the ability of like a child that sees no obstacles in what they want, they go and they get it. I feel like you guys have this as well. This kind of like this is what I want, so I'm going to manifest it and I'm going to go after it. Like this determination to make things happen. Yeah, I'm getting like you have the ability to create something solid in your life. Yeah, home. Again, the sense of building. I feel like you also have the ability to make people feel at home when they're around you. Okay? I feel like people feel like they know you. Like they feel very comforted. Very cared for, okay, in your presence. And I feel like that's why, again, that energy of like getting what you want. You get what you want is what I'm getting for pile number 3. Yeah, you're able, like I said, my omen readers, definitely. And you're able to ground. There's a lot of luck around you as well. You have a lot of blessings. Okay, I feel like you're able to shine after a period of transformation, like a major transformation in your life. I feel like that's when you're going to see yourself shine. Okay, and I feel like you're able to blossom like a flower, but it's going to take a lot of time. And I feel like that's okay with you because you're very patient. Even if you feel like you're not, I feel like you are. And I feel with pile number 3, it's literally that a picture is worth 1,000 words. You're able to get like memories, images, symbols, signs. And I feel like you're able to retain this throughout lifetimes. Like I feel like to you, again, the ability to discern. I feel like also the way you communicate with people and the way you give this valuable information. It's very profound, okay? Very, very profound. Yeah, and I feel like, again, I feel like you're able to kind of just go after what you want. This is someone who's traveling, who's on a quest, who's on a mission, right? This is someone who's like, I know where I need to go. This is someone who's very grounded, and I feel like that's you. Pile number 3, you guys are very grounded. I'm also hearing flower therapy. You might work with flowers, or you might use flowers as a form of divination. Also, I feel like you're very connected to Mother Earth. So animal totems, animal spirit guides. Again, omens. Yeah, I feel like you guys are vibrating at an altered state of awareness. And I feel like you work with spirit, but in a very grounded way. Okay, and I feel like this is what has helped you strengthen your connection with spirit. And that is what has enabled you to deliver clear, concise communication. You're not overly emotional at all. I feel like you're very calm. Aromatherapy, I feel it's coming through as well. Dance, yoga, body work, so stretching. You're very connected to your physical body. Very connected to your physical body. And I feel like that's why you're able to build. You're very in tune with your body and your cycles. Then we have white, so source, divinity, enlightenment. Again, you're very grounded. You're very spiritual, but in a very grounded way. Whereas pile number 1 is very spiritual in a logical way. Pile number 3, you're very spiritual in a grounded, kind of solid way. Like you don't get lost in spirit. You don't get lost in that realm. You're able to bring it to the 3D. And you guys have the ability to astral travel. And like I said, you guys have a lot of information. What did I say? You're able to bring spirit down to the 3D aspect. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot that comes through your dreams as well. A lot of like vital information. I feel like you're recharged when you're dreaming. Then we have dreams. Yeah. Yeah, for a lot of you, you're able to create your dreams and your wishes. Like you're able to make them into something real here. I feel for pile number 3, you have a lot of like prophetic dreams. Very prophetic. I feel like your spiritual power is the ability to ground your dreams into reality. To make them into something tangible, something real. Okay? So that is what I have for pile number 3. If it resonated, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.